on? Welcome back to the show for a special edition. Now, I usually go live at 5:30, but for special guests like this, I had to make an exception. So I did one earlier today. Now I'm doing another one today with the Bengals Fan of the Year. I'm just going to say Phil because I don't want to mess up his last name. I'll let him say it when he comes on here. Here's Phil. There he is.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Good, man. So how do you pronounce your last name? My last name's Trenopole. I know it gets messed up all the time. Well, how do you pronounce the last name?
I wasn't going to mess up your name either. What's his name? I go, hell, I don't know. Strawberry Ice is all I know.
Exactly.
The name is pronounced Amrein. It's German. Price Hill boy.
Exactly.
And,
we were just talking about that.
If you go to Price Hill, everybody knows how to pronounce it.
I got you now. We were just talking about that. We're West Side boys. I love this. That's awesome. So just we'll just start from there. Give everybody, a background of where you grew up, how you became a Bengals fan, season ticket holder, stuff like that.
Well, I grew up in Price Hill, then moved to Delhi, and then I went to Miami of Ohio, and then I met this incredible woman 35 years ago, and we moved out to Ross. So actually just celebrated 35 years. She's the one that wrote the letter that broke everybody up. I'm amazed. I'm getting calls from people. I cried and my husband cried. It was pretty cool. So
that's awesome.
I've been a Bengals fan since 1970. Went to see, my grandfather took me to see the game. We played the Houston Oilers and we lost. It was a close game, but the crowd was crazy. I fell in love with it. Then went occasionally to games. Every once we got free tickets because we were West Siders. That was living large if you had
yes.
And now my wife and I have had season tickets. This is our 30th year.
Awesome.
And yesterday was my 107th road game. And in the last 29 and a half years, yesterday was my 350th game I've attended, which is a little over 70% of all games that have been played. Not preseason, but postseason and regular season.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to say cheers to you. Get the Jackpot Joey beer out here for you. So cheers to you on 30 years of being a Bengals fan and being the fan of the year. So cheers,
Thanks, brother. By the way, love the intro song.
Thanks. Yeah, that's our quarterback, Jackpot Joey. That's what we call him. So
love the song, man. Great.
We made the song, man, and actually my son made the video. So I can't. Like I told you off the air, I'm not very technically savvy. My son is ridiculously good at all this stuff. So he made that for me.
Love the
speaking of that, him and his wife and you guys were not together, but you guys were at the great game that happened yesterday.
It was fabulous, brother.
How sweet was it to go to Pittsburgh and beat them?
Well, you know what? I was there last year when we spanked them. This year, had we had Jamar, it would not have been close. Lou made some great adjustments at half. As you saw, the offensive line played a lot better. Did you see Volson run down field?
Yes.
Block? Oh my God!
For P-Rod's touchdown? Yes, that was awesome.
And on Watt's interception, I don't know if you noticed it, but Collins was taking him down inside, and it was a fluke. Just a great play.
It was a great play. I hate TJ Watt, but it was a great play. You got to tip your hat to him sometimes.
Absolutely.
They just make great plays. I mean,
only gave up 2 sacks yesterday.
Exactly. And excuse me. Now, what I really liked about yesterday, we had so many guys step up. Trent Irwin stepped up.
Yep.
P. Ryan stepped up. Drew Chrisman for the first time punting stepped up. There's T. Higgins, And the cool thing that I think that is I really enjoy about this team is their teammates are just as happy for them as they are for what they accomplished. We don't see that very often. I don't, as a lifelong Bengals fan, I haven't seen that very often around here.
Well, the good thing about that, maybe, just maybe, that Higgs and Boyd will take a little less money to stay together.
That's what I'm thinking.
Everybody works together. I love Irwin. I couldn't figure out why he wasn't on the roster.
Right.
Is everything they throw to him. Everything they throw to him.
And he works his butt off too. I mean, Zach said it in the press conference that he basically lives there. Trenton's always there.
He's a hustler, dude.
Exactly.
And they cut Thomas today, I heard.
Yep, Thomas got cut, which, I mean, he might get back on the practice squad. We'll have to wait and see.
He's serviceable. I mean, he's good there.
Yeah.
But the defense yesterday in the second half really stood up.
Now,
Really stood up.
one thing I think was a huge, and to me, I think I call him he's the straw that stirs the drink on the defense is DJ Reader.
Absolutely.
His impact, and we all know in the run game, we all understand that, but I also think it has a lot to do with the pass rush as well, because he always takes two guys and he makes that push up the middle. So that does free up the guy, the H boys from the outside, and BJ Hill also. So I think he is such a big key cog to our defense.
No doubt about it. We're getting healthy and we're going to get hot. That's what I'm telling everybody. We're getting healthy and we're going to get hot.
It's just like last year, Phil. It's the same thing. We lost going into our same record we had going into the bye last year. We rolled out of the bye last year and we got on a heater and it's looking pretty good. And like I said, I'm going down to Tennessee next weekend, so I'm happy about that. I think it's going to be just like it was when I went down there for the playoff game last year. I think we're going to shut King Henry down, and I think we're going to get a win there too.
Well, Tannenbaum had whatever hell his name is. Tannehill had a great game yesterday, and I think what's going to happen is the Bengals are going to put pressure on him, and I'll see two picks, and I think we win this game. It's going to be a
first. You remember the playoff game? The first one he threw was right to Mike Hilton. So that was a hell of a way to start that playoff game off.
That was. We only got a field goal out of that, if you remember.
Yep.
You need to finish. Mm-hmm. I was a little surprised yesterday on the first drive that Zach didn't go for it on 4th and a half.
Right.
But you know what? You're on the road. You take the points. But you got to remember, that is a difficult place to kick field goals.
Yes.
And when Mac hits that 54-yarder, I'm going, holy smokes. Right. That has to be one of the longest field goals in Heinz Field history.
Phil, I was nervous. I'm like, I don't know if he can make it. I mean, because like I said, it's no kickers really have much luck at Heinz Field. Well, I still call it Heinz Field, whatever the hell they call it now. But Bengals kickers always struggle there.
Yeah.
Not Shooter, man. Money Mac, he nailed that thing. It was right down the middle.
Oh, he hit it low and hard.
Yeah.
And but you know what? Mac's had the yips lately, and I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
That concerned me a bit.
Yeah. I think it's, I think we're a little spoiled with what he's done, know. So when he does miss one, we're all like, oh my God, what's wrong? But one thing I love about him, he's a lot like Jackpot, where they don't let things bother them.
No, he's a good kid.
Yeah. And it's that mental toughness that those guys have that I really enjoy about them too.
I tell you. So you're going down on Saturday.
We're actually driving on Sunday and then coming back. So it's gonna be a long day. But I'm not driving, so I'll be sleeping on the way back.
You'll be drinking some Jackpot Joey beer, won't you?
Oh yeah, we'll have some down there for sure. We'll be in the Jackpot Joey mobile, which actually I think you might have went to school with the founder of Jackpot Joey, Matty Myers.
Yeah, I know Matty, good kid.
Yeah. You guys
good kid.
Yeah. Exactly. You older boys got to stick together.
We do. Yeah, we graduated together, Matt.
Yeah. See, I'm a West High grad, so I'm the weird West Sider that I'm not Catholic. So I was in Cincinnati public schools.
Obviously, you've done well though.
I'm doing all right. So all right, let's get to this fan of the year here. Now we talk about how the letter your wife wrote and how it brought people to tears and stuff. You had no clue, right, at all. You just went down there. Have you been invited down there before to do stuff with the Bengals before?
They've asked me to do things here and there.
Okay.
But I even told them no, I couldn't come down.
Right.
My wife and I own a jewelry store.
Right.
And so one of us has to be there. You just can't let the employees run wild.
Right.
And I said, my wife's helping somebody move. And I told the people from the Bengals, I said, hey, thanks for the offer, but I can't make it.
Right.
They called me back and they said, we're trying to get some of the longtime fans, and a couple of them backed out. Can any way get your wife to work for you? Mm-hmm. So I called my wife and she said, sure. So I got
she was already in on it, right? She already knew about it, right?
She had no clue.
Oh, she had no clue either? Oh, okay.
No clue.
Oh, wow. All right.
In fact, I got the grandkids all fired up. I say, Grandpa's going to be on a commercial. You'll see me and all that. Oh, Grandpa, great. And so I go down there, and Allie Tokar, my ticket girl, says to me, hey, just meet me at the thing. We do, and we walk down. She says, now you're going to have to put Christmas stuff on because it's Christmas. I said, okay, I'll do that. And we walk in, and Seth Tanner says, hey, get rid of that hat and put the Santa Claus thing on, and you're going to have to sing some songs. Are you up for that? I said, dude, I suck. I can't sing with a crap. I mean, everybody thinks they can sing.
Right.
And you always sound really good in the car with it turned up, but
Or
nobody
in the
else.
shower. Yeah, exactly.
But so I had to sing some songs. They did some other things. I'm looking at my watch, going, man, I got to get back to work. And in walks Zach, and the first thing I said, so I'm singing with you, and he says, this is all a lie.
Right.
And the look on my face when I said no, he said, you know why you're here? I said, I'm making commercial or something for social media. And he says, no. He says, this is all a lie. Congratulations, you're the Cincinnati Bengals fan of the year. Dude, you could have knocked me over with anything. I go, are you kidding me?
Right.
And then he says, we have so many people vote for you. And a lot of this got cut. And I've read all the articles on you. I've seen all the things online. But there was one letter that put it over, and then he started reading my wife's letter, and he lost it. I mean, he actually, they cut it. He read it, stopped, choked up, and then he started reading again, and he kind of paused in there middle again. So really cool. He's a hell of a nice guy.
Yeah.
I told him, thank you for being our coach. And I like coaches that play to win, not playing not to lose.
Right,
and I love Marvin, great guy, but Marvin liked to play not to lose.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Punt it away. Zach, he's growing into the job. Mm-hmm. He's going to be our Belichick, and the Browns are going to keep him versus the Browns up in Cleveland letting Belichick walk.
Right. Exactly.
I really think Zach is going to be one hell of a coach.
Oh, I'm with you. If you've ever watched my show or anything, I'm a big Zach Taylor guy. I mean, I love that dude. And not only I think he's a great coach, but just like you said there, he was getting choked up reading your letter. He cares about the fan base. I mean, just the stuff that he did last year with the game balls, going around to the different bars and stuff like that. I've had some interaction with him, but not a lot. But he knows who I am. I know he knows who you are. So it's just, he doesn't know my name, but he'll, hey, how you doing? And it's always like you're seeing an old friend. And that's very rare and very hard to have a coach of an NFL team treat his fans like that. Most of them are like, oh, I got too much time, I don't have enough time for you. But that's not Zach.
Well, he's not full of himself.
Right.
And I like that. Plus, he wants good people in the locker room. He wants leaders. I don't think he'll put up with the crap.
Right.
So that's
right.
We're very fortunate.
Yeah, I said this before, he's done a great job of getting, and he said when we first got here, get the right guys in the locker room, get the wrong guys out. And I think he's done an absolute unbelievable job of doing that.
Absolutely. I was a little concerned about Collins but they've got him in line, and he's a good soldier.
Right. All right. So now you're fan of the year. You got to do the video and everything. I can't wait to see the out clips of you singing, because I've heard there's going to be some out clips or something. We might get some stuff there.
You know what? They gave me this ball, which I love,
and
I got it somewhere around here. I went to the office and picked it up, especially, but I think I left it outside. That's all I need, man.
Exactly. So what are the perks? I know you get to go to the Super Bowl, and we're going to watch the Bengals win the Super Bowl this time. And I think some draft stuff. What else do you get?
I don't have a clue. Experience? I know nothing. I have no clue. I don't need anything. I really, I don't think you really understand how incredible this is. Mm-hmm. We have thousands and thousands of great fans, incredible fans, and they pick me.
Right.
And I am humbled and honored. I just can't say it. I was in Pittsburgh yesterday, and the maitre d' comes over to me and says, "Do you know that gentleman at the end of the bar?" I go, "No, I don't know him." And he says he thinks your name is Phil. I said, "Well, it is." So I went over and I got my Bengal stuff on, and he had Bengal stuff on. I said, "Hi, I'm Phil." He says, "You're fan of the year, aren't you?" I said, I am. I said, I don't believe we met. He said, no, I've seen you all over TV and I want my picture taken with you. And I'm not used to that stuff.
Right, right, right.
It was really cool.
Yeah,
And then 20 minutes later, I went to another bar and it happened again.
that's awesome.
And my wife says, can you handle this? I go, yes, absolutely. Because it's such an honor and privilege to
Yes.
represent the fan base, the
Mhm,
Bengals, and the city of Cincinnati.
mhm.
And I love my city. I think we live in the greatest place on earth.
I'm with you
And
right there.
and to be able to shine in front of everyone and lead it, and that's one of the cool things when I go to the game. I get to show off Cincinnati.
Right.
We tailgate at the different games over and over with the same people, and it's really cool. I'm a kid, man.
Well, one thing I want to say, I really am glad that somebody like you got it, because not that other people who've gotten the past don't enjoy it as much as you do. I'm not saying that at all, but that you just listen to you talk about it, how much it means to you to be the fan of the year. And like I said, I love Cincinnati. I think this is the coolest place to live. I love being on the West Side. This is my town. I'm not moving.
Oh
And
yeah.
this is my team. And having someone like you, them to pick you as fan of the year, I think is perfect. You represent all of us. I mean, true Bengal fans.
Uh, hey, I'm salt of the earth. I said to the guy yesterday, I said, I'm a nobody. I just love my Bengals. And I'm thrilled that you love our Bengals too, because my wife and I were out on the road and we would look around the visiting stadiums that we went to, and we were the only orange in the stadium.
Right, right.
2 and 14 years, 3 and 13 years.
Hmm, hmm.
Um, but they always picked us. They put us on television because we're the only Bengals fans they could find.
Right.
Hey, and I love that we're out there, and
Hmm.
I want more Bengal fans to travel, and especially places like Pittsburgh. They fear Pittsburgh. The
Hmm.
people up there are extremely nice. It's a fun place to go. Everybody, I'm treated like a king. I
Yeah.
really and I hate the Steelers. Let's
Yes. Yes.
I hate the Steelers. I admire them. I wish I had as many rings as they did, but the people up there are nice. As long as you act nice, they're just like us.
Yeah.
They're,
I mean,
they're
that's
blue collar, salt of the earth. They're wonderful people. So go to Pittsburgh, have a good time, behave yourself. Don't be full of yourself. Respectful. You're in their house.
mhm.
So
Exactly. I mean,
I
that's
guess,
where I always try to treat other fans when they come in to the stadium. Like, hey, I say, welcome. I hope you have fun. I hope you lose, but come and
yeah,
enjoy my city, have fun, and let's come over have a beer with me or whatever. I mean, it's nothing.
absolutely.
It's no hate. It's football, man. It's a game. I mean, yeah, we all like. I'm sorry, winning on Monday, a victory Monday is way better than losing. I mean, it's it's not even the
You,
same
you
thing.
know what?
Food tastes better. Everything tastes better.
You can feel it in town.
Yes.
People that come into our business are in a better mood on Monday
Yep.
when the Bengals win.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It is. It is absolutely. It is. It is ridiculous of how in tune this town is with this team, and that's from the bottom to the top. Everybody is all Bengals fans, and when we lose, it sucks. But when we win in Pittsburgh, oh, that's unbelievable.
It, you know what? Walking out of that stadium yesterday was awesome. Uh,
I bet it was.
but you know what? You learn how to Paul Brown, if you remember Paul
Oh
Brown,
yeah, I know
uh,
Bumper. Yeah, I'm kind of old. I know who he was.
act like you've been there before.
Exactly.
And you know what? Sometimes we don't know how to win here in Cincinnati because it's been few and far between.
Right.
But we have to act like we've been there before and win with class.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, I went to Elder, and that's what the coaches always preached:
Yep.
win with class.
Exactly. And that's I had that feeling. Did you happen to go to the Tennessee playoff game last year?
I went to 20 out of 21 games last year, so the answer is yes.
Okay. Well, that's the one road game I got to go to last year. And walking out, well, first of all, I after I got the ball on after we
Yep.
his shooter got the field goal, and we're walking out, and walking out of there was a sense of it wasn't even relief, it was just euphoria. Like we won a road playoff, the first road playoff game we'd ever won. We walked in there and walked out winners. And it was because the crap I was getting on the way in, they
Yep.
all shut up walking out. And
But it was good
awesome.
natured. It was good
Yes,
natured.
yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. It was all good nature. Yeah, the Tennessee fans are great.
Oh, you should have gone to Kansas City.
Yeah.
They were even nicer in Kansas City, especially after we beat them. People were coming up going, "Finish the job. Congratulations. Great win." Even the next day, it was awesome. And we tailgate with them out there. We have the place we tailgate out there because we've been out there so much.
Right.
Uh, the Kansas City fans are wonderful. But you know what? Winning is so much better than losing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
For the last 10 years, I mean, we had a couple off years there, but the last 10 years under Andy Dalton, and I'm an Andy Dalton fan.
Me too. Me too. I like Andy. Yep.
Last act. Hey, he beat the Rams yesterday.
He did. He did. He
Beat
did.
the Rams. I mean, without Cooper Kupp, but he still beat the Rams.
Still beat him. Still beat him.
You know, it's been a lot more fun. We used to say when, 30 years ago when we would go out and the Achilles Smith years and the David Klingler years when we were on the road, the game is a 3-hour interruption to our good time. You go, oh shit. We're down in Dallas at the old Dallas Stadium.
Right.
We're beating the Cowboys. We're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Perry, we're going in for the like 2-score lead, and fricking Chris Perry fumbles.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember.
Here we go. You just remember all that. Yesterday, I said to the people at the game, 2 minutes left. I said, "Hold your horses. It's not over. Let's finish this deal." Right. And then they score a touchdown, and they almost got the onside kick.
Right, that was scary. That was scary.
I'm going, okay, that's fine.
See, and that's the thing. As Bengals fans, we still, even after last year, we still gotta wait till the game is over because we've had so many times where the carpets got yanked out from under us.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a different feeling now.
Yes.
Now you go to the stadium expecting to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's the to me that's the jackpot Joey effect. I mean, and full disclosure, the only time in my life I've ever rooted against the Bengals was that Miami game. I wanted Joe Burrow. I wanted us to. I wanted us to lose. I wanted him. I did not. I wanted.
That was still an incredible game.
It was great.
I was pulling for us to win. I know. I can't throw it, man.
That's like I said. It's the only time I ever rooted against us was then, and I was just. I mean, I wasn't gonna be upset if we won because I always want to win, but I wanted Burrow, and I was that game. They almost pulled that out, and that's Zach Taylor's first year, and that team was still fighting and playing for Zach Taylor. Yep. So you knew the players liked Zach. I think after the first year, I thought anyway.
Oh yeah, I love him, man.
Yeah.
I think everything on this team is heading in the right direction for another at least 4 or 5 years. We've got a nice window.
Exactly.
And there's more money coming down the pike. So Joe will get his money.
Mm-hmm.
Higgs will get his money. Boyle will get his money. I think we're getting near the end of the Joe Mixon era.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think so too. And nothing against Joe at all.
No.
Love Joe.
The average span of a running back in the NFL is 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's in year 5 now?
Yeah, at least
5.
Mm-hmm.
He's beat up. His ankles aren't the same. He doesn't get the drive. But you know what? What a class act since he's been here. He came in under a dark cloud, and the Cincinnati people have given him that second chance. And what a good guy.
He's been a model citizen and a model Bengal for sure. Now, next weekend, you're going down there. Where will you be tailgating at? I might stop by.
Well, I don't have a tailgate set up yet. It's supposed to be raining, so
yeah, I heard.
I don't know. We'll play that by ear. I don't have a place. I know the trailer's going down.
Yep, trailer's going down. They always go. So I know they're going down there, and there's a lot of Bengals fans going down from what I have. I have just other fans I know are going down there. So it sounds like it's going to be a Houday invasion again, like it was last year.
I'm asking all the Bengal fans that are listening, go. Let's make it loud for the playoff game. You could hear Houday in the entire stadium. It was really cool. It kind of reminded me how Pittsburgh used to come into our place when all the people sold their tickets. We took over the stadium, and that's what it's starting to be.
Exactly. It's a movement. That's the other thing. Real quick is being a Bengals fan now is cool. You know
what? It's really cool. One of the top 10 most admired franchises.
Yep.
when we went to the Super Bowl out in LA, you got to remember, we're used to hearing same old Bengals, Bungles
Bungle,
this.
yep.
You
Mhm.
guys look like orange barrels, pumpkins. The whole says, is your life always Halloween? Well, we went out to the Super Bowl, and you walk down the street, and the garbage man said, "Who Day?" A lady business person with her briefcase walking down the street in Santa Monica yells, "Who Day?" We went to this high-end restaurant, the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills. Now, keep in mind, I'm wearing this Bengal shirt
Right, right,
and my Bengal high tops and jeans, and my wife's wearing her Bengals dress,
right.
and the other couple is wearing their Bengal stuff. So we're dressed to go to Price Hill Chili.
Hey, that's a good place to eat. I love Price Hill
I
Chili.
love Price Hills. The Beltzos are good people.
Yes, they are.
So we walk in, and my friend who took us there, I said, "Hey, dude, just burgers and fries. That's what we're dressed for." He said, "Don't worry about it." So we pull into the Four Seasons Beverly Hills.
Mhm.
As we're walking in, people start yelling, "Who Day?" Dude,
Yes.
this is the top of the mountain.
Uh-huh.
It's almost bringing tears to my eyes. I look at my wife. I'm getting goosebumps. There's
I'm getting, dude,
goosebumps right there.
I got
And,
sleeves. I'll get goosebumps too, man.
and people are cheering for my team. Are
Right.
you kidding me? The
I
whole
know.
country wanted us to win.
Yes.
I'm dying.
I know.
Is this a dream? Absolutely. Now, what you don't understand is I am a hopeless romantic. I always think at the beginning of the year, my team's going to win the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
20 out of the last 21 years, my wife and I and another couple, the Rices, we plan in April to go to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I currently have a condo and airline tickets already that I've paid for, non-refundable. So if they're going to send me the Super Bowl, I'm going to have extra airline tickets and extra condo. It's cool. So, but
Right.
we go there and we watch these fans have the time of their life, hoping it's us.
Yes.
Guess
Yes.
what?
It was.
Last year it was us.
And this year it will be us fully because I believe we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. I really do. I mean, I believed it 2 years ago because I actually went down to Lawrenceburg down here for the sports book. I was going to
Right.
bet place $100. This is the year when Joe had his knee, hurt his knee. He was coming back from his knee.
Right.
So beginning of the 2020 season or 2021 season. Sorry, I get it right. I went down there. I was going to place $100 bet on the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, the sports book was closed. So yeah, and Phil, I never went back. I'm like, oh, I would have had enough money to go to the Super Bowl because I would just bet on to go. I would have won like $3,000 or something like that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh.
So I'm with you. I'm always hopeful. I say I got the orange colored sunglasses on. I always say my team's going to win. I always root for them.
Oh man, I'll tell you. Let's do it. Let's just run this year, run the table, and I think we're going to go 6-2 on the back end here.
Hey, I'll take that. I think that'll get us in the playoffs. All we got to do is get in. All we got to do is get in.
Well, I'd like to get a couple games at home here.
That'd be nice too, but I'll take just getting in. But the home games would be great. I would love the home games.
Right. With Joe at the helm, Zach leading the charge, I think we're competitors in any game.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Phil, you've been on for almost a half hour. I appreciate you coming on, and thank you for being such a great Bengals fan and a great ambassador for the Bengals and representing, like we said, the best city in the world. And of course, being a West Side boy, we got to stick together, man.
Hey, can I do a pitch here?
You sure can. Go for it.
Okay. If you like my shirt without the B, my Bengals stripes, it's the dark orange. You've seen the ones with the light orange. This is the dark orange. Everybody loves my shirt. We have a cause. I can't call it charity, but we spend our own money. It's called Cincy Boys with Hats.
Okay.
And this shirt is from Two Friends Golf. Two Friends Golf.
Okay.
And it's called the Big Cat shirt. We sold out last week. They're making a donation to Cincy Boys with Hats for every Big Cat shirt sold. And if you put in CINFOTY 22, Cincinnati Fan of the Year 22, they'll give you 10% off. But
awesome.
they're taking pre-orders. These things sold out like hotcakes. Everywhere I go, everybody loves my shirt. And the guy he had one from another company on yesterday, was sitting in the section next to me. He says, "Dude, I like your shirt much better than mine." I said, "I do too." I said, "It's got our Bengal orange, Bengal black." I took the B off of one of my old shirts. So it does not come with a Bengal B. But you don't need the Bengal B. It looks absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, Pork Chop here said he's contacted him about tall shirts.
I know they have 3Xs. I don't know.
Us big boys here. We get the long waist and the big belly, so we need the bigger shirts.
And I tell people, get a size, order a size bigger. I wear a XL, and I bought a 2XL, but they're great shirts. They wick away. They're high quality.
How much do they sell them for?
They're $69.
Sweet. All right, cool.
But you'll get 10% off if you use that code CINFOTY22. Order them. Our cause gets $1 a shirt. We're not making any money on this. I got to tell you, and we spend our own money. We don't like to be told what to do. We're West Siders.
Yeah.
That's why we don't take money from anybody. But $1 a shirt. I thought, what the hell? Yeah. If we sell 500 shirts, that'll buy 250 pair of socks.
There you go.
And some gloves.
So what's the name of the charity? Cincy Boy Hats.
It's a cause. We don't have a bank account or a tax ID. It's called Cincy Boys with Hats.
Okay.
And we no longer post pictures of what we do. Somebody said to me, Phil, they're humiliated enough. Don't humiliate more by taking pictures. They got it. And I'm being serious with that. It's a cool thing, and we're not really publicize it, but I just want to know people. We're not takers. We like to give back. We're true West Siders.
Exactly. Well, that makes me like you even more now, Phil. So, do me a favor, if you could send me the information more on Facebook Messenger or whatever, and I could try to tweet it out and get some more. I'll promote it more on the show too. I get in the comment and different stuff like that. So
I appreciate it. Hey, I really had a great time. I'll be following you now.
All right.
Make sure you have a wonderful weekend. Who Day. Let's go to Tennessee and take the music town by storm.
There you go. Who Day.
Hey, thanks again.
Yep. See it. All right, guys. Phil's a great guy, man. I want to hang out with that dude. So I know some people have liked his shirt. Lots of people have talked about his shirt. So once I get the information again, I will tweet it out so you guys can figure out where to go get these shirts at. It goes for a good cause, helping people out. So that's another cool thing about Bengals fans, man. There's so many of us that they're doing stuff for charity and different things like that. So that's why I love my city. I love my town, and I love my West Side because West Side's the best side. Just saying. West Side's the best side. Anyway, all right, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I got a show tomorrow. Oh yeah, we have Dale on tomorrow. So it'll be Bengals and Brewers Ice Brew Day. You know what we do. Me and Dale had some fun. Anyway, check me out tomorrow live at 5:30. Other than that, we're gonna whoop Tennessee's booty. You guys have a wonderful evening. That's just sports, baby. See ya.